Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Let's go! Green 39!
They run with Harris. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Charles Tapper in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's a big...
On 2nd down, here's Rosen. And he fires one that's intercepted.
To the motherfucking crib, ho!
CJ Mosley. And he will score. Touchdown.
Clip it, bitch! Bum ass.
His eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the
Yo,
anticipation
ass
on
can
the
suck
play?
a dick.
Reading,
Ho, you're not
reacting,
good.
And then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup.
We coming to hit, coach.
And try and move the football.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Set! Green 39!
Now Rosen to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, now he bowls him over. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 at the 19. They'll run it now out of the gun. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Touchdown, Arizona. In for the score. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Cowboys. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Now he'll let it go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Now Harris.
Get off my dick, ho!
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy. Six. Point after here coming up. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a good return here. He is brought down at the 7-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Line of scrimmage is the 8 on 2nd and 8.
Hurry up, here we go.
On play action, Rosen. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Rosen off the play action. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lynch. It's a big play on third down for the Cardinals. And even 50 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still.
On Instagram?
Like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely.
No.
Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
You playing against somebody?
She making shit look better than you shit, bro.
That is tough.
Like, nigga, that one that she got some kind of gray. I don't know this shit. Look like
That shit
On
was good as
2nd
fuck,
down,
though.
Rosen. Eluding
No.
the pressure right. That was going to let it go deep
no.
right sideline. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. They went through all the angles there on that long pass. He caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
Hard.
So
than
difficult, isn't it?
motherfucker, dude.
Because you have so many things you're going through on that play, trying to get open, trying to catch the ball, and still get your
Facts.
feet down to
Big.
complete the process of the play. Not successful on that
I know
attempt.
some mom makes soup.
From the gun on
Like
third down
perfect
is
slices
Rosen.
and every fucking thing. Like,
Dancing to his left. And he will go down
Dang.
outside.
Well, I hate Madden.
For a
I
sack,
fucking nigga
trying
get
to
to
a
dive and
little
then do a fucking hit
Taco
stick from 4
Johnson
yards out.
in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
I call bullshit.
Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal
What are you
try.
doing?
From the left hash.
I'm only
This from
streaming because the
53
fucking
yards
commissioner
out.
thinks I'm cheese. Or cheating. Because I whooped his ass like 63-0 last week.
And Gonzalez puts this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just
Like, oh,
expect them to
Cardinals
make
use
it.
is good. I was
Exactly
like,
right, and we
yeah,
shouldn't take them for granted. But I
I
have
got
a theory about it.
this overall
Right
team
here,
is 94,
they are more
95.
athletic now
My
than
defense
ever
is
before.
stacked
Talk about
across the
kickers.
board, my
Trace
guy.
their backgrounds, trace their history.
Like,
You'll
he
find that
could-
they were
he threw-
big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so
He threw
prevalent
like 10
that we made them
picks.
specialists.
And now those 50-plus
I was like,
yarders
dude,
seem
just-
easy for some
You just
reason.
can't like take your L as is.
And
Oh,
he's
good.
taken to the ground,
They
but
allowed
he was
out
pulled
take
down
it.
by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down.
I say, my offense is alright. My defense.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big
I
mistake,
got the
especially when you factor in
fucking
the personal
star
foul
safety
yardage.
from the Jets. On one side, and I forgot who my other safety
On
is.
1st and 10, Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Ah, shit.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass.
I was
Looked
like,
like it was coming together.
this
Looked
is
like there was an
like shit,
opening.
I mean,
Still,
I'm cheating.
ended up with a solid
Like,
game.
You legit
6
threw
yards was the
10 into
pickup on the
center,
last
like,
completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
You ran like 10 plays and you didn't stop what you were running.
Operating
So
from
I
the
was like,
gun.
I really don't know what
Murray.
to tell you.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run,
Like if you
they
suck,
do
it's
not
okay.
like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Now let's go. Green 39.
On 1st down, Murray.
Ah,
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
These are not a whole lot of stupid types of defenses.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. the play fake. Murray.
Yo, so the Bama line can block all of a sudden.
The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
From the gun, Murray. And the pressure gets to him again. Charles Tapper in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. So we've reached halftime here. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Off the play fake. Here's Rosen. Throw left side complete.
Why does that shit keep opening, yo? Like, I play outside, that gets beat. Play underneath, that shit gets beat.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go now. Green.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
Well, you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
On 3rd and 1, Rosen. He's got his man. It's
Get that bullshit out of here so now my safeties can't break.
as his guys are in for 6. And the Cardinals are in for 6. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Now it's Wilson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. Good.
Throwing on 1st down. Murray. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
On 1st and 10, Murray. He'll buy some time right. And he
Really?
this one incomplete.
Really?
Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football, 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple. And that's exactly why they trail.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Leopard. Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Watch it now, Barney.
Here's Harris. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They go play action here on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great
6 fucking sacks, my G, and you want to call me cheese?
He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Murray now. And this one taken in on the right side.
What?
But not in the field.
Yo, Madden, chill, dog. It's not that serious.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Bail out, dog. For real?
Charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession.
I'll take my L tonight.
As he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off play action. Murray. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie things at 17 all. So they come away from this opening drive of the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try to get yourself into a position to win.
So out now come the Cardinals. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll wind up up with about 6, up past the 30
Damn,
to the 31.
yo, star
Now
back
we're going to get a
got
stoppage
hurt.
here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Let's go.
Play action here with Rosen. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll run it. And it's a fumble. It's picked up.
Hold that, pussy.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. All right, here we go. 3-19.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. Detroit. 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 Detroit.
Off the play fake. Murray steps away to his left. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Was trying to extend the life of that play, wasn't he? Got out of the pocket, ended up scrambling off to his left, trying to find anyone open downfield to try and make a big-time play.
Thought he had an opening there for a second, but that window closed pretty quickly. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Murray. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free.
Madden is failing this man out tonight, boy. Sorry, I'll take my L today.
In this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Now Rosen back into his end zone. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
Oh, I was about to throw this controller on everything if he would have caught that bullshit.
You can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. But now it's Rosen looking. And this one is incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
But how has that changed in a big way? The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back.
Murray fighting.
Bail out, dog.
These guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And
bail out.
They turned the ball over.
Yeah.
I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Over!
From the gun, it's Rosen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. And they know they got to do it.
Murray fighting, lost the football. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Off-play action. Murray being chased out left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
This is Harris. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Right back to him on first down. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they see right through that defensively, as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
No, check. Patriot! Patriot! Over! Detroit!
Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your...